Are women aware they're perpetuating a double standard when they bemoan when they attack men as incels? Now, here's the thing. I'm glad you brought that up too, because I don't think there's anything. There's no such thing as an incel. I'll just tell you that right now. There's no such thing as a guy who is involuntarily celibate. There's voluntary celibates for sure. There's nobody that's involuntarily celibate. It is 2023. Again, fly into Reno Tahoe Airport. The Moonlight Bunny Ranch is all of 40 minutes away from that airport, 45 maybe. You can go and you show up with $300. Yeah, make a time of it. $500. You will no longer be involuntarily celibate. Guaranteed, 100% guaranteed. You will lose your V card. I'll finder's fee. Bring $600. Give me $100. I'll take you there. I'll show you where everything is. You can go get your business done, and you will no longer be involuntarily celibate. It is bullshit. An incel, calling someone as an incel is just first of all, it's a cope, but not for the incels. It's a cope for people who need a designation for loser. Loser. That's what it is. That's what we used to call them. You're not an incel. You're a loser. And I say that with love and kindness. I really do. Okay, in a clinical sense. I'm not trying to say you're never going to amount to anything. No, when people call you an incel, they just don't want to say loser. It's incel is so those people feel better about calling you something other than loser. That's what it is. I'm not saying you're an actual I'm not saying you're actually a loser, but they have to have some sort of pithy little, some sort of soft sell, it's passive aggressive bullshit is what it is. So they use a term like incel. Incel means I would never have sex with you. That's what it means. You are a perma-virgin. I'm trying to think some old school names. Nerd, geek, dork, dweeb, loser. You are a guy who would never get laid. You're here. This is you.
We're never going to score. We're never going to score.
That's loser. And I don't think you're a loser, personally. I'm just saying that the people who use the term incel and who keep using the term incel and trying to do scientific diagnostic studies of incel this and incel that, they just need a placeholder term for the word loser. Incel. Well, they self-identify as incel. No, they don't self-identify as loser. They don't self-identify as I'm autistic and I have Asperger's syndrome, and they don't self-identify as like I'm a freaking asexual, asocial, psychotic shut-in, hikikomori. They don't identify. It's better. It sounds better. Incel. It just rolls off the tongue a little bit better than loser. It's not as violent. It's not as much of a smack in the face as loser. That's what they're calling you. So you have people who want to do these they would like you to believe are very scientifically well-based, well-rounded, highest standard of rigor for incels. No, there's no such thing as an involuntary celibate. You can get laid by hook or by crook, right? You can get laid today. Hell, I would say, what is it? Prostitution is illegal in the state of Florida, right? But if you go to Orange Blossom Trail in Orlando, you can get laid. I'm not saying it might not be the best experience in the world, but you will no longer be an involuntary celibate for damn sure. Because it's not about involuntary celibacy. It's about the fact that you're the guy that other women don't want to fuck. You're the lowest percentage of that 80 percentile, right? The one that here we go. You're at the lowest percentage. Where'd he go? Where's the Joker? No, Two-Face. Where's Two-Face? Here is Two-Face. Wait. God damn it. There you go. Here's Two-Face. Ready? Go.
80% of men online as below average in attractiveness, whereas men rate 50% of women as below average in attractiveness. And so what that means is that the attention of women in an open mating market is focused on a very small percentage of men. And what's happening in colleges and universities where women don't.
And let me point out the obvious here, that any guy that is not in the 20th percentile is automatically a what, children? An incel. If she wouldn't have sex with you, congratulations, you've graduated to incel. Anything, seriously, anything. It doesn't matter whether you identify or you don't identify as an incel. That's what they will call you.
Dominate in terms of proportion of population is that all the women are chasing a very small number of men. So
yeah, the top tier and everyone down below that tier is an incel. I know that was it Homath? Homath was saying not people, not people. Incel sounds better than not people. Homath, I agree with you 100%. Incel is it's much more padded. It's much more nerfed than not people. Not dehumanizing. You're not a person. Rolo, not all men, but some men will win. The future for most of us is fucked. Yeah, it's true. Most. Yep. That's the way it works, man. Life's not unfair. Life's just life. Seriously.